So, are you married or maybe think you want to be? Well, the truth of the matter is, not everybody is cut out for marriage, and here's a little test to figure out if you're ready. My name's Lesli Dories. I'm the coach, I'm your marriage coach, and the creator of the Hero Husband Project and owner of Foundations Coaching. And I was reading an advice column on the weekend, and normally Carolyn Hacks knocks it straight out of the park. I'm in alignment with what she said. But in this particular letter, it was from the man of a couple, and they were talking. He and his fiance were talking about what to do about the holidays. And I'm going to tell you, holidays and how you decide to handle them is a big indicator on so many levels about the health and potential longevity of your marriage. This is because your primary responsibility, your primary focus when you get married is on your partner. The two of you become the priority. That does not mean you do not spend time with your friends or your family, but you do it with the understanding that you guys are a couple. And in this particular case, she has some unresolved issues with her family, her sisters. It's a very unpleasant experience for her fiance to be present in the house, but she feels an obligation to spend the holidays with her family. He, on the other hand, enjoys spending the holidays with his family. He finds it a lot of fun, and he doesn't want to give that up. And to me, this is a big red flag, because what they're considering doing is starting to spend the holidays apart, which then is giving all of the power in their relationship to their respective families of origin. Big red flag. Big mistake. It is only going to get worse down the line. And quite frankly, as soon as I read this, my husband and I read this, and he thinks that she's fantastic too. And he wanted to know my reaction, and my reaction when I got her answer was, she whiffed it, because my initial response is neither one of these people is ready to be married. Because being married means not kicking the can down the road, which is what spending separate holidays would be. They have a tough decision to make, and there are lots of things that go into that decision. If she has guilt around spending time with her family, meaning that she's given her family all the power, that's going to create long-term challenges in their marriage. And the fact that he only wants to do things that are fun, and that he doesn't want to give up these fun things, means that they're constantly going to be at odds. Now, yes, there are going to be times in your relationship when you're faced with a decision, or you're faced with doing something that left to your own devices, if you were on your own, you would never do. But because you are part of this unit, because you are part of this couple, you do it to be supportive of your partner. And if you're not willing, and by the way, it's not about making a compromise or a sacrifice or saying, well, I did this for you, now you have to do this for me. Oh my God, talk about red flags all over the place. But it is what we do because it's important to our partner. Okay, so whether that means going to a business dinner or spending a holiday with their families. Now, there are times when it's absolutely okay to say, I am not going to be around your family. I've had cases like that, and it's fine as long as both people understand it. Now, what you can't do is tell your partner you can't spend time with your family. And these are the kinds of things that need to be negotiated. And as we cross into pumpkin spice everything right now, the next thing coming down the pike is the holidays. And how you set up the holidays, what you choose to do, how you handle them, is like a magnifying glass on your relationship. And I'm telling you, and again, there's not a right answer or a wrong answer, but there is a mutually agreed to answer that supports your relationship. And this couple was nowhere near that. They have too much stuff unresolved that they are not ready to make the commitment to go through life together as a unit. And that's really what marriage is. So maybe you have your own challenges around the holidays. Lots of couples do. And because we don't want to disappoint anybody. But the truth of the matter is, when our children grow up, they get to make their own lives. And as adults, we have to learn how to deal with it, because their alliance is now to their partner, not to their families of origin. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Please, and if you're struggling with this, and if you're struggling with resisting doing things with and for your partner, I think we need to talk. So please go ahead and give me a call, 919-924-0463. Shoot me an email, Lesli at foundationscoachingnc.com. Put a message down below in the comment section. Send me a DM. Get in touch, because these things are, the longer we put off dealing with things, the bigger and harder they get, and the more distance comes between the two of you, and that's not a recipe for a successful marriage. So I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, share this video with people you think might need it, and until next week, stay loving.